Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and welcome to today's first video. If you guys smash over 2,000 likes, we will have another episode later on today. In the last episode, I asked you assistant coaches if we should train Gabriel a little bit more because he deserves it. He's only 19 years old, had an amazing season so far as a substitute and as a player of the reserves team, has scored over 10 goals. So you guys said he deserves to grow now that Origi and Ings are already at a 78 rating. And thank you guys for your insight once again. I am loving the interaction with you assistant coaches on this career mode, and hopefully we can keep that going. In the last episode we have been able to beat Chelsea in the FA Cup 2-0 with a last minute penalty of Daniel Sturridge, making it 2-0 for Liverpool and making it difficult for Chelsea to come back into the game. But now we are playing at our home ground, and it is the BPL match that could decide it all, because this season so far we have been fighting against Chelsea for the second spot for such a long time, and now in this game we had to get the advantage. Talking about advantage, Chelsea got it in the 3rd minute already. Eden Hazard getting past two of my players, Henderson and Klein, to cross it in, and Diego Costa just hammered it in, man. That header was very powerful, and early on you could see that Chelsea was the stronger team. 7th minute, Oscar with the pass to Ramirez, trying to make it 2-0 for Chelsea. Early on, within the first 10 minutes, they have dominated us. Now Ivanovic with the pass, Diego Costa over to Willian, Diego Costa with the cross, and a big chance for Chelsea again. Willian with the pass to Eden Hazard. What a strike to make it 2-0 in the 22nd minute, and showing us as Liverpool fans and players and coach and assistant coaches that we are just not on a level of Chelsea or Manchester City yet. I mean, yes, we are arguably a team that you would expect in like the 4th or 5th spot at the end of the season, but currently our form has gotten us to the 3rd spot, and we have held that spot for a long time until Chelsea came around. 55th minute, a cross coming in from Henderson, and Konoplyanka hitting the post or the crossbar, whatever that was, but we were just so close to getting one goal in and maybe trying and going ahead and getting that second one as well in order to equalize. But Chelsea have taken over once again. Diego Costa really strong in this match, and we can clearly see why they have been the best team in this season. I mean, why he has been the best striker in this season. And now Eden Hazard, who has not been able to beat Benteke in the last match, now gets his team up front 3-0. So that's about it. We have lost against Chelsea in probably the most important match of the season. I have to say this. I was concentrated. I tried my best, believe me. But today was not our day. Chelsea have lost against us in the FA Cup, but they didn't in the Barclays Premier League. And on top of that loss, a very bad message coming around. Yevgen Konoplyanka is now injured for 5 weeks, which means this season is done for him as well. Yes, guys, the season has ended for Coutinho, Sacco, and now also for Konoplyanka. And that is really, really bad. I hope that at least Coutinho can come back for the last 2 matches of the league. I don't think that Sacco will be able to get back. Maybe Konoplyanka will be able to get into the last match. I'm not too sure. But we have played 30 matches. And there's a few more to go, but hopefully at the end of this season Liverpool will be in a Champions League spot, and in order to achieve that we now have to concentrate on the next match, which is against Spurs. And since we have played our first team against Chelsea, we were forced to play our reserves team against Spurs, and this team is looking fine. Eriksen, Son, Kane, Harry Kane, that guy hopefully will not be able to score against me. That would be good because we desperately need a win after that loss against Chelsea. Now, Spurs are starting the first attack, and it is a dangerous one. But Dragowski, good reflexes on the line, and Townsend not getting it past him. 44th minute, a good cross coming in, and it is Eriksen with the header. but again, they are just not scoring. So looking forward to an attack of Liverpool. Come on team, let's do something. Lucas with the pass to Origi. Origi with the pace, and then he has to get past the defender. He does so, shoots straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Liverpool not powerful enough, not good enough on the passing until this moment. 63rd minute, Origi again with the skill, cutting inside once again, and then sadly the defense was paying attention. Origi is trying his best to get it past the defenders of Spurs. Emre Can with a shot, but that is it. 90th minute. We are moving on into our last attack, which was stopped by the defense, and it is only 1 point against Spurs. Sadly, that Chelsea match was quite tough for us. Spurs is really celebrating this match, even though they have only gotten 1 point out of it, and that just shows that Liverpool is now a team that is respected by the clubs again. And Emre Can now moving up to a 77. That's the only reason I wanted to train it once again with Riedewald and Emre Can in it, because Gabriel obviously needs more training. But this week I still paid more attention to the centre backs, because I knew Emre Can could be going up by an overall rating. So that is him going up by 1, and this is the EuroLeague, and we have to play against Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal is our opponent in the quarter-final of the EuroLeague. First up, we had a Vitesse. We struggled big time, but Roberto Firmino, the man of the episode in the last one, got us the win in the 86th minute or something like that. And now against Arsenal, it was a tough game, but they struggled against Sturridge. Sturridge gets the ball from the defense. They are making a big mistake. His right foot is a good one, but not good enough to get it into the back of the net. But we started off strong once again in an attack. Benteke to Sturridge. Sturridge waiting, stopping, turning, and then he will cross it into the middle for Roberto Firmino. But that volley could have been much more powerful. Sadly, it wasn't. Now Milner with a good interception. Once again, the left back of Arsenal making a mistake. Sturridge, again, a similar position. This time he will cut inside. Passes it to Benteke. Benteke into the middle again, and Roberto Firmino scores it. 1-0 for Liverpool in front of their home fans. Finally, after that loss against Chelsea and the bad match against Tottenham, even though we got 1 point, which isn't too bad, I needed a victory, and especially against Arsenal, a really strong side, we now have scored. But then Arsenal started their attacks, and what a save from Mignolet again, man. This guy is on fire. Same with Dragovski, both of them. Great performances so far. Then I just wanted to see if you can still control the goalkeeper. Luckily for me, they did hit the post. I was going towards the right direction, but if he would have taken the shot towards my right hand side, I would have looked very stupid. But Arsenal still trying their very, very best to get 1 goal in. But because they were doing that, they were leaving their defense open. Lallana with the pass to Sturridge. Sturridge makes it 2-0. And we have gotten another goal in against Arsenal in the EuroLeague quarter-final. And Daniel Sturridge has been picking up his form lately. Great job. James Milner gets the pass it to Lallana. Lallana to Daniel Sturridge, and we make it 2-0. Now Arsenal were on all-out attack, and this gave us another opportunity to score. Daniel Sturridge with Benteke, passes it, and Benteke makes it 3-0 against Arsenal. After that 3-0 loss against Chelsea, I needed a match in which I could score 3 or more to get the confidence back into the team, and this is basically Daniel Sturridge taking over. But take a look at the shot that Benteke has taken. He actually didn't want to take the shot that way, but in the end it was a fancy shot, and he made it 3-0. And that is me being very happy about the result so far. A clean sheet plus 3 goals against Arsenal. That was too good to be true. Yes, we have conceded in the 90th minute, and that is maybe a very important away goal for Arsenal that might get them a big advantage. So now if they win against us 2-0 at their home ground, they will go into the next round as far as I'm concerned. But we can move on from this match with a smiley face and just thinking we have redeemed ourselves for the bad performances in the first two matches. But Daniel Sturridge gets a 9.3 in this match. There's no doubt that he will be the player of this episode. Good job from him overall, and especially in that match. Now the training is focused more on Gabriel. He is going up to a 76 straight away, and you assistant coaches, that is you doing it. You have done the training for him and he has gone up, so that is a good thing to see, especially for a young guy like him. I'm really glad that he is now growing, because the game itself sadly doesn't grow him at all. So it seems like the same glitch that was in FIFA 15 where players would not grow, it's still in FIFA 16. Now Liverpool very close to the end of the season, still in the third spot. Yes, Chelsea is in front of us, but they do have one game more than us. So if we win our next game, we'll actually get very close to the first and second spot, because they both have 69 points. We have 64 points so far. The title is still an option for Liverpool. Assistant coaches, I wanted to ask you guys something very important for me. Do you think that all the new players that have joined Liverpool in real life have played well for me this season? James Milner, Roberto Firmino, Christian Benteke, Danny Ings, Divock Origi, who came back from his loan. Just tell me, do you assistant coaches believe that these signings that Liverpool have made in real life actually worked out for me in this season? I would really like to know from you guys. There will be a straw poll in the description down below, but more than that, please leave your comments down below, because I'm going to be reading through all of them, and let me know if you have used any of these players that I've just named, and let me know if you enjoyed playing with them in FIFA 16 so far. Thank you assistant coaches for watching. Next episode we'll see each other again, hopefully later on today if you smash 2,000 likes, and the player of the episode is Daniel Sturridge.